What up, YouTube? This is Daniel Rucker with Truth Table. Welcome to the table. Today I want to jump in here, and get cooking, because you notice what I do on this channel. For my fellas, I need to talk to you guys. It is very important. So go ahead, sit down, relax, strap in. Fellas, you guys need to understand a couple of things in this life, in this pursuit, in this journey of dating. And that is, you gotta learn how to set the tone, the foundation of how you're gonna interact with these females. But the one particular thing I wanted to talk about today is you can't afford to treat girls that don't look the part more special than the part that they're presenting to you. I'm gonna say that again, I'm gonna simplify it. If she's bringing you nonsense in her aesthetics, if she's showing up halfway decent, if she's not the looker, if she's not that cute, if she's not someone who exemplifies what I would say a premium, standard of beauty, well then, my guys, what are we doing? Why is it that I see guys that operate in such a state of desperation currently, like there is not other girls on this planet, or that there's not other women around? And see, the reason why this is important, fellas, is because, what you don't understand is that women are community minded. Whatever one experiences or a few experience, they go and they share these experiences with their clique, with the other hyenas, with the culture that is the female population. And what happens is that a lot of times there is men out here that are applying certain levels of treatment, certain types of attention, and doing way too much for girls, in my honest opinion, that aren't worth it when you look at how they present themselves to the world. Now, I think as a man, you should always be striving to go after the best option that you are capable of acquiring. This is my opinion. And let's just be clear. The value that is most women for a man is the beauty that she possesses. So why shoot for the bottom of the barrel? Why not go for the best? Why not go for the top? Because you learn things at different tiers. You learn things at different levels of experience. And quite frankly, I don't see why a man that values himself, I don't see why a man that understands what he's worth, I don't see why a man that is actually brings something to the table will waste his time, his energy with someone who is beyond basic or below the standard of basic. See, a lot of dudes belong to the simp nation. And that's why my channel exists. My channel exists is because I want men to start to understand how much value they truly bring from just birthright. From just birthright alone, you being a man, you have the opportunity to take the world as it is and change it. That could be policy, that could be inventions, that could be business, that could be entertainment. The world is your oyster. Do you have to get out here and do some work? Absolutely. Do you have to get out here and be your best self? Absolutely. But one thing that's just so shocking to me is that I see guys that are like pandering to these basic freaking females. I've watched and witnessed grown men getting verbally abused, physically abused, verbally and physically abused, and like some level of psychological abuse from women that I wouldn't even pay to pay. Like I wouldn't pay them to give me affection or give me, some booty or anything like that. Like, they weren't worth the energy. They didn't have the look. They weren't nothing unique or special. They didn't stand out. So why would a dude go through the effort of spending his time and his energy on a female that don't even look like anything? Now, some may be listening to the sound of my voice and saying, well, don't you just a little superficial? It's not all about looks. Well, that's nonsense. It is definitely all about looks. The simple fact is that looks do matter. I did a broadcast on my channel about this, saying how important looks are. And when you get a chance, go ahead and check it out at your leisure. But looks do matter. They matter. They always will matter. And us being men, and the way we're wired, from the standpoint that we're, visual creatures, it is imperative, my guy, that you spend your time. If you're going to chase a woman, you chase the best option for yourself. You chase the most attractive option for yourself. And there's a series of reasons why. I mean, I'm not believing that if you're a man and you have the opportunity to purchase, let's say, a McLaren, a Ferrari, something nice like that with that kind of curb appeal, that you're going to opt out for a Hyundai. I'm not believing that. And that's as simple as it is when it comes to interacting with females. For one, you are only, as a man, you are only valued from an aesthetic place, valuable based on how your woman looks. Say that again. You as a man are only valued at a place of value based on how your woman looks. And I know there's some people on here like, no, that's not true. Like, absolutely not. Like, I'm not believing. I'm not rocking with you, Daniel. I rock with most of the things you say. I rock with all the other stuff you say. But this right here, you dead wrong. I'm telling you what I know. There is social currency. There is, peer currency. And one of those how would I say, one of those levels of currency is the actual aesthetic of the woman you have. The woman you have, from the way she looks, translates automatic value. If you look at a man that is getting the attention of girls who are overweight, or girls who nobody wants, or girls who don't really hit the Richter scale on beauty, does it really matter? No, it doesn't. The simple fact is that men are built to conquer. Men are built to subdue. We're built to hunt. We're built to be dominant, simply put. And one of the ways that you exemplify that trait, gentlemen, is based on the type of women you can attract consistently. I want to see, going into this new year, men stop giving unnecessary energy, unnecessary resources, even unnecessary sexual attention to women that don't look like nothing. Why? We can do better. I'd rather you as men go sexless, go dateless, go affectionless if it's not a woman that's worth stepping out in public with and showing off. If she's basic, if she's trash on that level, don't waste your time. It's gonna be inconsistent with your brand. It's gonna have you be perceived incorrectly. And as we move into this new year, gentlemen, I want to see different practices. I want to see men have different goals. I want to see men grow. I want to see men, accomplish and acquire. And I want to see better choices being made. This is one that is simple for me, for you guys. This is homework. The next time you decide to step out as a man in a social setting, whether it's a bar or a club, somewhere dancing like that, go talk to the hottest woman in the room. You have to start being comfortable with shooting for the mountaintop, because that's where you should be headed. That's what you should be striving to, stand at. That should be the standard for your life. And don't sit here and cap with me and tell me that, I don't really like hot girls. It's BS. The clicks, the views, and the numbers on things like IG say otherwise. I'm not believing that. So that is what I wanted to discuss today. You know, stop giving your masculine energy and attention to women who don't look like anything. Set the standard, you know. Start now. The way you allow her to show up, you know, on dates, the way you allow her to show up in a relationship, if you just so happen to be in a relationship. If she doesn't think it's necessary to beautify herself for you, there's something terribly wrong. So this is Daniel Rucker with True Table, signing out. If you have not already done so, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. I so appreciate it. To all my new subscribers, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You made a good choice by joining the channel. And I'm going to continue to bring this content to you guys. You guys stay safe. Happy New Year. Until next time, I'm out.